Are you playing? I think you're playing, Sam. Not recording.
Well, I got to push the red button.
Yeah.
We're recording now, so we missed the Pledge of Allegiance.
That's okay.
At this point in time, I'm going to ask that I'm going to go into executive session to get some legal advice from our attorney on several different issues, personnel, a land contract. So I'm going to ask everybody at this table to stay, and I'm going to ask the public to give us a few minutes to deal with some things, and we'll call you back in.
You need a motion.
Yeah, motion, please.
I'll make a motion.
First, Tony, second?
What's up?
Are we doing it now?
Second. Yep, all in favor? Opposed? Motion's carried. I'll allow him to sign in, and then vote on the election. When we didn't discuss that bill, we got we can't pay.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We will discuss that.
Yes.
You back on? Okay, here we go. You back online? Are you back online? Thank you. What's going on? What kind of battery turned it off? Something doesn't want to work. It says record pause.
Yeah, but you don't have any screen, so you're off.
Yeah, on the side.
This side?
Yep, no, the other side.
Yeah, it's this hold button, right?
Yep, push it down all the way.
Now push record.
There you go.
Is it going?
Hang on. I'll get started. Now you're recording.
There we go. Okay, so at this point, we are open for public comment. Anybody wants to speak, state your name and your topic. That being said, approval of the 11/19/25 meeting minutes. Did somebody raise their hand?
I don't.
Okay. Okay, good. 11/19/25 meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion we'd approve them.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion is carried. Approval of the vouchers, Mr. Trillion.
We've got a general fund, $101,310.71. Got a water fund, $119,784.22. Sewer fund, $25,234.50. If anybody's got any questions, bring them up. If not, as soon as Gina signs them all, I make a motion that they be paid.
Okay, motion and a second, as long as Gina sees them and is happy to be paid. I'll take a motion in a second.
You just made the motion.
I'm sorry, Charlie. Tim, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried. Okay, Gina, you want to fill us in on the rec program?
Yes, so we met with the school, and they expressed a strong interest in participating and possibly taking a leadership position in the role of the rec program, and they're willing to invest time and resources. So they were excited about the number that we brought to the table, which was $28,000 for the village and $12,000 for the town, which is the same amount, equal to the amount that we had last year. And they'll get back to us on a decision once they do have some further discussions and seek board approval. But it was a very positive conversation, and it was really nice to see how the community comes together to support our kids. And I hope and encourage other townships to support the school or the rec program. And so Becky will get back to us with a final answer after she finishes gathering more information, but it was a very positive one. I also have something else with the rec program that I wanted to ask, and I believe it's in your packet. There's a form. Would you guys give me permission to pursue trying This form is an application to use the BOCES gym behind the Catholic school because we've had some adults that expressed interest in playing pickleball and our school gym is very busy. It wouldn't cost us anything, but we would have to provide an insurance naming BOCES as additional insured if they approve it.
That's a great,
Are you guys okay if I pursue this application to try to get
Are they still
usage?
gonna own it by then?
I don't know. The person I spoke to said, fill this out. They didn't say that they weren't,
No.
No.
they're not gonna own it?
Those don't own it anymore.
Oh, you're kidding.
I was gonna say, changed hands here, what, a month
county
ago?
owned.
Okay.
That doesn't
How
really
do we
affect
get,
what-
how do we reach the county? Is the county going to allow the usage of the,
That would be
Jim.
a county question.
okay. I will pursue it. County level. I know
Because
you
Barry doesn't have an answer,
Vince
so.
is here, but.
Do you guys have an answer?
Well, this is the first I've heard of it, so
Yeah.
I don't have an answer.
Okay.
You know, theoretically, it sounds pretty simple. I mean, it doesn't sound like a big deal, but,
Depends on what they plan on doing.
but if it's not till June, like, do we pursue it now, or do we, you know, or do we wait? Pickleball has taken off, it really,
It
really
was just
has.
for the winter months that they wanted to use it one time a night.
Well, if it's not being taken over to June, why can't we do it?
Oh, through BOCES.
Yeah, because the county doesn't own it till June.
Who has, oh, okay, okay.
Which is probably.
That's probably why they
told you to
sent me
fill
this
out the
form then.
application.
Okay,
And
all
I
right.
think you're gonna find the county's gonna be kind of surly after the parking ban over by the courts. For
The
2-hour parking.
four
for
parking
pickleball
spots,
and
you
stuff.
mean?
What's that?
The 4 parking spots?
Yeah,
Well, here's the thing, the county,
Oh, so wait a minute, you're saying because you don't have parking spots
no, I'm just saying the atmosphere.
is not positive
It
to
might not
work
be.
with us
It might not be, but I'm just saying. that.
because of the parking spots?
it doesn't matter for this year.
Right, but you can try, go ahead with BOCES anyways.
But BOCES has been shutting everybody off up on the East Road. They won't let anybody use anything. I mean, I know.
Well, I say, I'll take a motion for Gina to allow that to be filled out, we'll turn it in and see what happens, I think.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Thanks.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sure. Can't hurt, I guess, we can only say no.
Good luck.
Motion's carried.
Thanks. We'll see what happens.
Gina, the dog contract, we really can't say much on that.
No, I
correct?
haven't heard anything. Have you?
It's still in the formative stages from what I'm understanding, they don't know anything, so, it's probably gonna scare us, but, oh well. Building contract, we have a building contract with the town that expires on 12/31.
So does dog too, just for your information, that expires too. My understanding from Mr. Burrows, if we don't put it in writing that we're considering making changes, then we're gonna lose out, so that's what my thought is. We should put it in writing to Bob that we would like to renegotiate these contracts. Whether you are or not, but it should be in writing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll take a motion first on the dog control, dog contract, that's on B, I skipped that, C is gonna be building.
You just said you don't have a contract.
We don't have a contract, a building contract.
So what are we voting on?
They expire at the
Expire.
same
You have
time.
to write something
We
that
have to
says,
have
Yes.
something
we
in
need
writing.
it.
I
We need
think it'd be
documentation.
advisable to put something in writing
Absolutely.
indicating that you're still interested in entering the contract and want to sit down to discuss the terms, conditions, and responsibilities.
Mr. Trillian and I are going to meet with the town after Christmas
Okay, so,
to be determined on the date.
Still need to send a letter.
We're gonna send, the letter will go out as soon as we get a motion in a second for both of those.
okay.
Let's do it as one motion.
Okay, motion that you put the letter out.
I'll second it.
You're gonna do the letter, Dan?
I can.
Okay, that would be super.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Solar on Earth. Chuck, go ahead.
I don't see the gentleman here tonight.
Well, you and I discussed that, and you and I were in agreement as to what we wanted to do.
I don't think do anything with it, tell you the
That's
truth.
right. At this point in time, I'm gonna say this and make sure that everybody agrees, we just don't feel comfortable with that. We have some information that Carrie Taylor has provided us, that Tim's gonna look into, where we may be able to do something. It may be feasible, it may not, but we just didn't feel comfortable with that gentleman. So we don't need to do a motion or anything on that.
Okay.
Surplus Equipment Auctions International,
The equipment that was high bid for 2016 F-350 was $3,550. For the 10 water meters was $70. For the Fisher plow frame was $29. For the 1997 bucket truck was $3,600. I asked the board to approve those for sale.
motion,
I'll make a motion, we approve them.
second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion
The
carried.
sewer liner that we had for Lagoon number 2, the high bid was $9,000, and we have declined that. Or I asked for the board to decline that and the 2020 F-250 for a high price of $39,100.
Motion to decline both of those?
I'll make a motion, we decline them.
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Budget amendments, you want to go over those, Chuck? Or Wendy?
I didn't hear you.
The budget amendments?
Oh, yeah, just to approve them.
You've got them in your packet, if anybody has any questions, otherwise, take a motion to approve the budget amendments.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Mr. Trillion,
I'll second it.
Mr. Adson. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Procurement. We are going to work on a policy, because of the fact that we only meet once a month, to try to figure out how we can do this, because some of the timeframes are very adversary, and so that will be determined in the future. So we're going to be working on procurement policy and procedure. Appointment to the municipal board. Pete Ciccone, who is more than willing to accept the position through 12/31/30. I would like to make the motion to accept Mr. Ciccone. And I'll take a
I
second.
will second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Letter of support for Lewis County CDBG planning grant. A motion for a letter of support.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Woodrick,
I'll second.
Mr. Trillion, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carried. Lewis County Hazard Mitigation Plan. I'm got a meeting set up with Mr. Hunt on December 30th. That's one of the things I'm hoping to find out more about with him. Mr. Dinez and Ms. Snowden have opened the bids for
I'm sorry to interrupt, Dan, but this is a resolution for you guys
Oh.
to approve tonight, the hazard mitigation plan.
Only if you have the plan and you approve of it. I don't know where you are with the hazard mitigation plan. In a nutshell, I saw the agenda. The agenda identifies Lewis County Hazard Mitigation Plan. Those are good things, because if you have a plan and if you approve it, what it does is I think that Paul's explained, it makes it easier to get reimbursement for certain out-of-pocket expenses. So to do that, normally, if the village board is going to go forward with something like that, you might consider adopting a resolution. When I saw that in the agenda, I put together a simple resolution that you might consider approving, again, if that's where you're going on.
It's in conjunction with the county, right?
I'm going to deflect to
It is.
Mr.
It's
Woodrick and Mr.
It's in conjunction with the county. So we have in the past, and we've set up a hazard mitigation planning. So basically what they're looking for is, or we're looking to just do a resolution. We have one with the county. It's throughout all of Lewis County, correct? So it's with every municipality. And every municipality works with the county to prepare a mitigation plan.
Agreed.
We have one,
We're making a resolution verifying that we have that.
yes.
That just provides financial protection for the village
Mhm.
if some of these emergencies come to pass.
Right. I've worked the last 3 years with it.
Okay, everybody had a chance to look at that. Who wants to offer the
I
motion?
will make a motion that we
Consent.
pass this resolution.
I'll second it.
Mr. Woodrick, this calls for a roll call
Yep.
vote. I'm yes. Mr. Trillian?
Yes.
Mr. Woodrick?
Yes.
Mr. Adsa?
Yes.
Ms. Judd?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then I can fill that out when I get motion in a second. Okay.
Thank you.
Mickey? You're up.
Chemical bids. So the village put out chemical bids for the water and sewer plant. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chemicals, and we had 2 bidders. One bidder just bid on sewer, which is one chemical. Slag Chemical got every single bid.
Normally, that's the way it is.
It has been.
Motion to accept the bids that Wendy and Paul,
Adriana.
Adriano. Okay.
I will make that motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Okay.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Mickey, you're up.
Yeah, all right. So January 22nd at 6 o'clock will be our RACOG board meeting. That'll be down at Castellan Fire Hall. And then RACOG membership, I was out to Village of Black River the first Monday of the month here, and because they had interest in joining RACOG potentially. So I went out there, presented to them. The RACOG Economic Vision Summit is scheduled for March 19th, and we'll be having a plan put together soon for that and rolling out who the speakers are for that. And then our student activity and outreach, the RACOG Youth Committee will be meeting soon. Probably gonna wait until the beginning of January to pull them back together, but they'll be working on welcome packets for new residents and stuff. So if any member doesn't have one and they wanna give something out, there'll be something there, like where people can go to for information and stuff. So we're working on that. And then our Civic Service Student Activity Program, the field trip will be May 21st. So we'll be setting that up too, scheduling what places we're gonna go around and visit. And then, let's see, a strategic plan. So the strategic plan is gonna be part of the RACOG board meeting. We're gonna actually, Jillian Lee and Jennifer Arvel from our office are going to break the group out and do a more interactive approach to the strategic planning for RACOG and what we want to see accomplished for RACOG in the next 5 years and what the goals are and that type of thing. So we'll be undertaking that at the board meeting. And then also for the RACOG board meeting, it'll be election of officers. So if anybody wants to be an officer, they'll have to put their name in.
It's gonna be one of those, if you don't show up, you get voted in.
Yeah, right. I got Tony right here. Tony.
I'll be there. I will be there.
Other than that, just with the dog control, we're kind of waiting on a couple of things, but we were working with Town of Wilna because they were looking at going after funding for, one call it a dog shelter. It's more of a temporary holding facility for dogs. So they were looking at going after grant funding, but there has been some changeover there with the board and stuff, so we're kind of waiting to see how that shakes out come January, whether they want to proceed with that. But so there's a possibility that they might be applying for a grant for that. But otherwise, that's what I got, unless you have any questions.
Anybody have any questions for me? Okay, we'll move forward. The correspondence B, I guess it's been taken care of? No, okay.
And we did it by policy, sent them a certified letter. It hasn't been 10 days, so I can't do anything yet.
Well, that would be melted, that's good.
It was being addressed.
Is that the only property we sent a letter to? Because there's a few properties that
It's
have.
the only one that's got an official complaint.
Okay,
The other ones I've talked to.
okay.
And
I drive.
I
every day.
re-talked to them today too.
And they need to do it or they're gonna get a letter.
Send it. Is there a gas main that they're concerned about?
There's a sidewalk there, Dan.
Okay.
It's not my fault they got a backhoe with a big bucket on it.
Okay. Officer and committee reports. Village attorney.
Nothing to report.
I have nothing. Clerk treasurer.
The treasurer's report is in your packet. I also need to have, I included in here the exemption questionnaire that I need permission from the board to sign. We didn't make any changes to our exemptions. I just need your permission to sign this and submit it back in.
I'll make a motion, we give her permission to sign that.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Mr. Harmon.
You have your November report in the packet. I was just advised by a full-time officer that they are looking elsewhere. And with Sergeant Martin's retirement in February, we are going to be short.
Did
Very
you get
short.
the civil service?
I did not. Any day.
Do you know what? Okay.
Any day, yes. I talked to her, today's Wednesday, I talked to her Friday. It should be here anytime and then we can start.
Do you have any part-timers that want to go full-time?
No,
Okay.
no. I barely have part-timers. It's just gonna be, we're gonna be short. But,
How many positions are you looking at hiring for them?
definitely two,
Full-time?
Yeah.
definitely two. The problem is, most of the police academies start in fall and then graduate in the summer. And there's no academies that start in the winter, and so we may have to
So what's the
hopefully go through the
procedure? They
hiring
take the
process.
test and then
take the test, wait 4 months.
you can't
for
hire them
results.
until they go through that academy?
No, we can hire them, yeah. It was once, so we'll put them through, they take the test, we get the results 4 months later. I have to do the background check, which takes between 2 and 3 months if I really work every day hard at it. A lot of this correspondence coming back, so my hands are tied. They have to go through psychological exams, polygraph, medical, so it takes a long time to get that done. And then interview process, hopefully get 2 hired. I think only 9 took our test anyway. So, and you're supposed to hire within the top 3 unless you find significant reasons why you're not hiring in the top 3, then you can work your way down the list. And then,
Usually you don't have a list of 3.
yeah, usually it's hard to get a list of 3 that passed it, but, and then wait for an academy that's close by that we can easily send to. You don't want to send them to, Syracuse it's 6 months every day with a vehicle. That right now we're having issues with vehicles, so we'll get through it, but just to keep you up to date.
Capital future planning report, personnel. Tim,
How
you
about
got
the-
superintendent. Superintendent.
As you take a drive downtown, you'll see we've installed all of our Christmas lights. I think downtown looks nice. Thanks to the Lions for doing the 4 corner parking lot. I've spent a lot of time down there doing electrical work. Snow plowing has begun. A reminder to the village residents, there is no overnight parking on village streets from November 1st to May 1st. Also, your sidewalks must be removed. The snow must be removed off your sidewalks within 48 hours after a snow event. And we did get our foreman's truck, 2026 regular cab Dodge 2500, and it is sitting in the garage.
I'd like to say, Paul, I've noticed the snowbank removal is already underway, and yeah, I really appreciate being able to see around some of these corners.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job.
So we've changed it up a couple years ago where I have 2 guys that come in at 3 o'clock in the morning, basically just to do downtown. And I think that's been working out a lot better. In the past, he used to be We'd do it like 7 o'clock in the morning, we'd have the state here, we'd have the county here and stuff. Having 2 guys come in that early in the morning, it's a breeze and it helps all the business owners.
For somebody who leaves very early in the morning, I will personally say I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Just today. Monday night, they were out plowing and did a nice job. I was wondering, do you plow or don't you plow? And one minute I thought that, they were plowing the streets. So,
Yeah, I forgot one thing too. I had to order a sergeant's test too through civil service. So that's ordered. That test will be shortly.
okay. Capital and future planning. Are you done, Paul?
No, I just got a text from Sherry Bohr that the lights are out at the Four Corners Park.
So you
I'm
want to
done
talk
now.
about that? Okay. The decorations are nice. I like those decorations. I'm not a fan of the stars as much as the colorful ones, but I've had some comments, compliments on those. Are we going to look at, Paul, are we going to look at another bucket truck or not? I know that the one.
Not presently.
Okay. Personnel, Mr. Twain or Mr. Whitaker?
We've been actually meeting monthly with both the DPW and Village PD on contracts for June. So nothing really to report.
Finance, Mr. Liaisons, Fire Department, Mr. Ratzak, Mr. Bean.
I was gonna say, there wasn't anything at the last meeting that I,
It's been a busy month so far.
yep.
Yeah,
We've been a lot of fires this last 3 weeks.
God bless you. Scary stuff. You all set, Daryl? You gave us your report? Okay. Anything on planning and
Nothing to
CBA?
report, planning on or ZBA.
Okay. Anything on the municipal board?
What was on the municipal board?
Tuesday.
Yeah, we just talked about the wells.
Oh, yeah, the wells.
Yeah, things are moving along kind of slow now with the cold weather. But hopefully if the weather warms up a little bit, they'll get back up there. And,
But positive, it was all
Yes,
positive
everything's
reports that we got so far.
yep, tons of water in our aquifer.
Yeah.
Is that, what were you going to say that? Aquifer?
Well, he struggled
He calls
on the
it
words
aquifer.
Wow. Yeah,
He knew what he wanted to say.
we're pretty lucky we have water.
Yeah.
Paul and I have been discussing an issue that I'd like to fly by people, but not at the present time. Town, that's Mr. Julian. Tomorrow, that's correct. They're also having their party tomorrow. I'm attending. That's you remind me. And I don't know if anybody else is. I still think you got time if you want to go. Gina and I are going, and Wendy's going, and Adriana's going. So it'll be a good time. Mr. Woodard, do you have anything on the county?
I did attend the meeting, not a lot going on the village part. There's a public hearing tomorrow for short-term rentals, if anybody's interested in speaking about that. Because there's a county meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock, is it? Yeah.
Short-term rentals,
And then I did speak with Mr. Burrows earlier. I met with Cassandra Buell and John Rose and Ben Manning from the Codes Department. There seems to be a little typo in our last amendment of our zoning law. As we went through Schedule A, it looks like under retail sales and service general, for some reason, in the village center, it used to be listed as just a site plan review for that, and somehow it got changed to special use permit, which does a couple of things. What, in my mind, or in the village's mind, what we want in the village center is if a business comes out, we want another one coming back in. And we don't want to really have them, depending on what the business is, but we don't really want them to go through the whole process of a special use permit. It could take up to 6 months just to get another business in that same building. This is just for an existing building. So my conversation with Mr. Burrows, we're gonna have to go through and amend our law again. There's a couple other things that me and Gina had talked about that we want to get amended anyway, so I'm gonna go forward on that now to get these few things amended in the next month here. So then we will have to do a resolution in local law, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I got.
Thank you. We've already talked about recreation. Mickey, you don't probably have anything more you need to say? I don't think I have anything. Okay. No executive session, motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Gina?
One second.
Tony, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Merry Christmas, everybody.